All right, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's bright and awake. All right, that is a quite positive information. On that note, we will kick off. My name is Karan Bajwa, and I lead Google Cloud go-to-market for the Asia-Pacific region. I hope over the last day and a half, you had a sense of how we are bringing the best of the innovation capabilities from first party as well as the ecosystem to our platform. The next 45 minutes is all about how we are using those capabilities in a few select industries. We've actually got 4 wonderful examples that we're going to share with you today, and each of the customers are going to come up and talk about how we are using the generative AI capabilities in specific industries to really make it meaningful for their own customers. So let's roll. I'm going to just spend a minute with you. You've all seen this slide. This is the core of how we've built the platform over the years. At the foundation, all of the capabilities inside the infrastructure with a very open partner ecosystem, first party, third party, and open source models bringing together the AI capabilities. And all of this supports robust offerings across infrastructure, data, security, developer, and the collaboration platforms. Now, what customers have given us feedback on is the seamless way this has come together and how we are extending it to now the AI stack as well. And you've seen these slides, my apologies, you've seen these slides yesterday in Thomas's keynote. And this really is the core of how we are differentiating our own AI stack relative to what competition is doing. At the core of that differentiation is, again, innovation from a first-party standpoint, from a third party, as well as from the open source models, platforms, et cetera. Right, starting from the infrastructure layer, where we have GPUs, of course, from our partner ecosystem. We have TPUs from a first-party standpoint, and you saw some amazing announcements happening both with ARM and Intel as well. And then, of course, there are a few core themes as we come about speaking about how we render this in the enterprise environment, which is through Vertex AI. Number one, the best models available on our model garden. An end-to-end building platform. And you heard Thomas speak about the whole agentification, agents, and how they are showing up in different personas of way of rendering AI applications as well. Now, today's session is not about deep diving into any of these stacks, but really talking about how customers are using each of these capabilities. I've got today 4 customers that are going to be sharing those examples with you. Oppo, the company that builds world-class mobile devices, and how they are bringing together the power of generative AI, both at the edge as well as the core in the cloud as well. You're going to hear from Dangan Market in Korea, and a super hyper-local e-commerce platform company, and they're going to share how they are using generative AI. And Glass, we have the CTO of Glass here with us, as well as from a gaming company in Korea called Nexon. But to start with, I'm going to invite our first speaker, Nikhil Jang, who's the general manager of AI product Oppo and OnePlus, and they are incorporating Gemini 1.5 Pro and Gemini 1.0 Ultra, and other Google AI products, of course, into their upcoming phone release to deliver a variety of new experiences, including news article summarization, audio summarization, social media content generation, and recording applications, and a lot more. So I'd invite Nikhil to come and share all the excitement they're generating. There you go.
So good afternoon. I'm Nicole, in charge of AI product at Oppo and OnePlus. First of all, I want to thank you for Google's invitation, and I'm very glad to share about the innovation that GenAI already brought to the mobile industry, and also present our thoughts about AI phone strategy and our design progress collaborated with Google team. As a revolutionary technology, GenAI already has a significant impact on various industries, including the mobile terminal industry. According to IDC, AI phone shipment in 2024 already arrived 170 million shipments, with a 15% market share. And this will be 3 times higher compared to 2023. This is exciting news, actually, for the whole mobile industry. Oppo and OnePlus recognized these critical opportunities. So during the Chinese New Year in February, we announced our AI phone strategy and also launched several our GenAI capability model, which support Oppo Find X7, OnePlus 12, and etc. More than 10 million users can upgrade directly to enjoy AIGC experience. We provide more than 100 AIGC capabilities. For example, AI Eraser, Dialogue Summary, and Brino Assistant, which got very positive user feedback. Take AI Eraser as an example. You just circle to select an area or a person, then the selected object will be erased and the background will be generated automatically. We find our user like it. So the average usage reaches to 15 times per day, and this number increase keeping. And as a terminal manufacturer, we attach great importance to the model running on device. We are the first terminal manufacturer that achieved 7 million parameters model deployed on device. Take Dialogue Summary as an example. We can support end-to-end technologies on device to satisfy users' province requirement, including ASI, natural languages understanding, and content summarization. We think AI phones should possess 4 key characteristics: utilizing the computing resource efficiently, perceiving the real world, self-learning, and creativity. In order to satisfy the above requirement, we need to reconstruct the hardware platform, the operating system, and the third-party service ecosystem of AI phone in the near future. We believe that the intelligent OS will embed it with agent and support multimodal interaction. Meanwhile, the third-party service will provide it in a more flexible way. Oppo and OnePlus would like to be the contributors and the popularizers of AI phone. To achieve this vision, we'd like to keep an open mind and collaborate with the industry leaders. As we all know, Google is a pioneering company known as innovative technologies and commitment to excellence. Based on the consensus of both sides on the prospect of AI phone, Oppo and OnePlus will cooperate with Google in global market to launch a series of AI-efficient features. By utilizing our own self-development and this AI capability and the Google Gemini model. Next, I'd like to demonstrate several AI features. One is AI Eraser, which this feature I already mentioned earlier, so you can find it's very easier for people to fix the photo. And another one is AI Magic Studio. People just need to upload their photos, and then the different style portrait will be generated automatically. And we all know summarize audio or meetings record will be a very boring task, especially for a very long meeting, for example, 1 or 2 hours. Thus, we provide AI recording summary features, which is using the Gemini model. And it also supports multi-speakers recognition. You can see this feature will capture the key points easily and free the users from the completed works. Furthermore, we also collaborate with Google on a series of AI-efficient features, including, for example, real-time translation, article summary, social content generation, and etc. All these AI tools also will be integrated into our sidebar, which means the user can call the feature anytime when it needs very easily. This is an example of the social content generation. Okay. All of these features that we collaborated with Google will be gradually released this year to the global market, so please stay tuned. Actually, I really feel honored to witness the magic of GenAI as a participant and highly appreciate of all of the Google's effort during our collaborations. We firmly believe Google and Oppo and OnePlus will bring more and more revolutionary changes to the mobile industry together in the future. And let's look forward that the AI phone will soon enter every household. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nicole. I can't wait to get my hands on one of those devices very, very fast. Next to invite on stage is Mohit Saxena, the CTO, the group CTO of InMobi and Glance, a company that we've had the honor of working for the last 2 years, and what they encompass is amazing engineering excellence, and yet they're on the anvil of another series of innovations. It's a cornerstone. GenAI has been the cornerstone of innovation at Glance. Internally, it powers a proprietary content management system, streamlining operations, and enhancing content creation. On the consumer side, what they're now trying to do with GenAI is, on mobile devices, take personalization and user engagement to a whole new level, and Mohit's going to kind of explain that to you. So over to you, Mohit.
Thank you, Karan, and glad to be here. I think AI is changing our lives so fast that it's really hard to keep track of. So hopefully I'll show you a few things that how we are using it and disrupting. So basically, we are two companies. InMobi is a traditional ad network. We have roughly $2 billion media flow as of last year. And some of the backers are Kleiner Perkins and SoftBank, and it's a traditional 15-year-old business we have. 4 years ago, we launched a consumer business, which is Glance, and we felt that lock screen could be converted into a smart surface. You know, people stare at that blank lock screen. What if I convert this into a meaningful information for all users? This could be a great invention. And since that, we have been able to grow, and we have roughly 300 million devices carrying our product across the globe. Some of the backers, obviously, Google is one of the investors, Reliance, and Mittal Capital. So what is Glance, basically? You know, when you look at your lock screen, most of the time it's empty. But imagine if I can provide you the information that you care about, that enrich your experience, you know, that is totally personalized around you. And that's where AI has a very big role to play, because humanly it's not possible to, you know, curate all the information, because there is so much that is going on out there. And that's where basically we have been using GenAI not only to curate, build a dynamic content that is relevant to you just in time. Some of the experiences basically, you know, you are seeing the G20 happen in India, you are getting the updates, you are getting the snippet over there, you know, as and when things are happening. If you are a sports fanatic, you are into bike racing, then your feed will, you know, cover all the races and things that are happening. You know, something going to school or anything that you want, what is hot on K-pop, you know, depending on what your personalization and preferences are, your lock screen will convert into that experience. And similarly, you know, if you are a soccer fan, I think your favorite team, your favorite player, what's happening, you know, updates will come over there. So, and then, you know, latest movie releases, everything that, you know, that you care about, something that is happening around you is going to come over here. So earlier, all these things used to happen manually, and that's where we created this platform called Lex, which actually runs on GCP, and we use a lot of Gen AI to basically not only build, curate, and moderate all the content that you saw, some of the component over there. So today, almost 99 or even 100% of our content get collected across the globe, get moderated, curated, and shown to you in a way you like it. So no two lock screen will look same. It will be very different for you. It could be very different for you. It learns from your feedback, and then basically your format will get built around you. So some of the flavors, based on the real user, what their likings are and how their screen could look like. And you can see, from wallpaper to K-pop to soccer to sport, landing on moon, everything is basically designed around over here. We process trillions of happening news, breaking news that are happening across the globe, and we are figuring out what is right for one particular user, and that's how basically Lex is able to revolutionize, the Gen AI use case for us. There are some videos as well, because this is not just the static picture or the news snippet. There are some small clippings, small video that comes on your lock screen, which is once again designed around your preferences. Some gaming buff, Super Mario, and something related to travel, inspiration, what Elon Musk is doing, depending on what the feed and the user. So you get the gist, basically. These are the three different format. In one, you are seeing the web story. In second, you are seeing the news. Basically, there are clues, and if you are interested in this news, you can click and go to the next one. And this is a fast card, which is a mixture of video and text in between. And any user can like any of these components. So the system thinks and design, and basically it curates based on what your personal preferences are. So why it is very important for us? So basically, our productivity today has gone more than 5x. Imagine doing this for 300 million people in different countries, so much content. You can't possibly do it manually. And today, we have been doing it every minute, every second, and we are producing 4 or 5 times more content than we were doing it manually, throwing people and machine at the problem. Our creation time of the article has gone down to 0. Pretty much it takes not even a single second for us. As soon as a new breaks out, I think we have these formats ready to go in those formats. It is very hyper-personalized. You see only what you care about, what matters to you. Everything is AI content generated from moderation and all those part of the videos and the screen that you saw in the back. And the quality is very high. It's very refined what you see on those screens. So some real big impact, that we have been able to do in less than 4 to 5 months. This is very new. We launch, and that's the beauty of using it. You deploy it almost instantly across the globe, all 300 million devices. So this is some of the things, when we look at the feedback, what users are doing, there's a huge level of personalization. They are looking for visual appeals. Sometimes you just read and use, it doesn't impact you. But if you can put a video and if you put a picture over there, it has a very different impact for the user. And last but not least, every user like to see things customized in their own format. We all are different individuals and we have different likings. So I think we have been able to hit all these three using Gen AI. And the word map that you see over there this is something interesting, which is leading us to our next product that we'll be launching in next quarter or so on these lock screens. So if you can see who you are competing with when you are on the lock screen, pretty much almost 9 out of 10 people will say, I have my picture or my family picture. It's my own fantasies, my own aspirations. How do I want to see myself, So what is our next product that we are going to launch? We are calling it Surface Art. It is basically designed around users. It is their aspiration. It is their fantasies, how they want to see themselves. So imagine I'm in Vegas, presenting over here. My wife is in Bay Area. She isn't here. But hey, I want to turn my lock screen where she is with me. And I'm sitting in Mandalay Bay, and she's just there, and this is the wallpaper, and we are over there. So we'll be able to do that. Just 5 selfie from her, 5 selfie from me, and we can put together, and there'll be a Mandalay Bay in the back end. So this is just the tip of the iceberg that I'm explaining. But this Surface Art going to basically revolutionize how people want to see themselves in the world, virtual and online and offline. And I'm quite excited about it, especially, the announcement that GCP did yesterday on the Imagine. We have been using a lot of open source, which is actually contributed by Google itself, right from Dream Booth to everything. Stay tuned for something very exciting that is coming, and it's going to change your lock screen forever. And you would not believe that how we were using a lock screen 1 year ago and versus how we are going to use in future. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Mohit. The art of the possible has expanded multifold in literally a few months that we've been talking. I have a sneak preview into how they're thinking about these capabilities, and I really look forward to how you're going to make them come alive on scale with some of your telco partnerships. So thank you once again, Mohit, for the work we are doing. Now, let's turn on to another very interesting company that's called Karan, Dangan Market in Korean. And they are a hyperlocal super app in Korea, and they are revolutionizing local marketplaces and community engagement using generative AI in Google. A company that we work very closely on the data platform, and I had the honor of visiting them a few weeks ago. It was great, exciting to see how they are really bringing together their engineering capability to unravel new capabilities. This team has built out a Gen AI-based modern knowledge extraction system, allowing them to get insights from the data that they have that improves recommendation services. Let's welcome on stage the CTO of Dangan Market, GyoungYoon. He is the ML data platform leader for Karan, so he'll share more of his experiences. So over to you, please.
Thank you, Karan. Hello, everyone. I'm a ML data platform and ML infra team lead of Karan. Today, I'd like to share Karan's Gen AI production use cases. First, let me introduce Karan. We provide a variety of services to help users interact more with people in their neighborhood nearby. In our commerce services, users can buy and sell items with local people safely and conveniently. In our community service, users can share their local news with neighbors, ask questions about neighborhoods, sometimes helping to find lost items and organizing meetups by themselves. And we also have a local business services. Users can find part-time jobs or find and sign up a tutoring center in their neighborhood nearby. Karan is trusted more than 32 million neighbors around the world. We have a 19 million monthly active users in South Korea. And we are expanding our services to globally. Our service is currently available at 560 locations in 4 countries, Canada, the US, Japan, and the UK. We are actively using machine learning in our services. We use machine learning for personalized feed recommendation and ad targeting. And we use machine learning to automatically filter out inappropriate content and exclude the abusing user from our service. Lastly, we also use machine learning to improve our service usability. I think deploying and operating machine learning service is complex. Data collection, feature engineering, data verification, modeling, resource management, serving, monitoring, all are required. Seems it's not easy, but it's okay. Gen AI will make all this easy. Welcome to the Gemini era. Today, I'd like to share 3 Gen AI production use cases at Karan. At Karan, number of the case of using Gen AI in production service is currently increasing quickly. I think everyone here will be in the same situation soon, or maybe it's already like that. This is the first case. When a new post is created on our commerce services, we classify the brand and category of the product in the post using Gen AI. And then we use that category and brand information to help users conveniently browse the same category or same brand product. For example, this is the Nike shoes sales post. You can see that the Nike product list and Nike shoes list are showed up as a recommendation for browsing next item. How did we make this? Yes, it's very easy. Just ask Gen AI a question. Along with the title and contents, we ask Gen AI what category of the product and what is the brand of it. Of course, prompt engineering is required, but compared to creating our own machine learning model to extract that kind of information, using Gen AI is very simple and robust method. As you know, it's very easy to try extracting another information. By adding another question to Gen AI, we will be able to quickly try out other types of recommendation as well. We are also using Gen AI to improve the usability of our community service. This is our community service. A user wrote a post introducing his favorite restaurant in his neighborhood. We extract the name of the restaurant from the post and display the location of the restaurant on the map. And if other users living in this area see that post, they can very easily find out where the restaurant is located. This is another example from our community services. When a user writes a new post, then appropriate hashtags are automatically suggested. So our user will spend less time thinking about which hashtag to add to their post. How did we do this? Yes, it's the same. We just asked GenAI. We asked GenAI whether there is a restaurant name in the post, and if so, extract the name of the restaurant. Using the restaurant name, we searched for the restaurant on our map service and displayed its location on the post. We also asked GenAI to generate appropriate hashtags for this post. Using GenAI, it's very easy to create this kind of features. The third example is one applied to real estate buying and selling service. When selling real estate, user needs to fill out a lot of information: room type, address, detailed description, price, how old building is, parking availability, move-in date, so much more. So one of our developers think that this step is harder for user to use our services. So he made a service feature that if user had their real estate sales information in their notepad, user can very easily convert the text data into our sales post. So please look at the images in the slide. If the real estate information, if user have a real estate information in image, convert the image into the text data, and then the text data is converted into the form of the real estate sales post in Carrot. We use the Gemini for core part of this feature. Using GenAI in our service, we thought there were 4 major advantages. First, the speed of the service development has become significantly faster. Compared to creating machine learning model ourselves, we can quickly improve service using GenAI API without considering large amount of data, preparation, ML modeling, training, and serving. Second, GenAI produces good results for a variety of tasks. In certain cases, it shows a better performance than models that trained using specific data sets. Third, because the technical hurdles are very low, even non-engineer team member can participate directly in our service development. This is huge, I think. First, because the system structure is very simple, system maintenance is also very simple. And then lastly, this is one of our data processing pipeline that we built to easily apply GenAI to our production service. Using GenAI API is very easy, but running prediction on every newly created post in near real time is not that simple. So we made this pipeline. This pipeline allows developer to run GenAI API prediction in near real time on every newly created post by just adding simple system configuration and prompt. The generated prediction result will be stored in BigQuery and a feature store, and the prediction result can be used for many more production services. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. One of the learnings that happened in working with Dangan Market is the realization that you solve for data, you solve for AI. We actually first started building an intense data platform with them and eventually graduated on to more AI work with Dangan Market. Now, the next company is again a very interesting organization. They've been in the market delivering immense number of exciting gaming titles. And we at Google pride ourselves for a couple of things at Google: the engineering capability we have, and also the pace of innovation that we bring into the marketplace. A few weeks ago, sitting in the Nexon office, I had to re-baseline our expectations. I had a chance to meet the newly nominated CEO, the head of IT, and everybody else from the tech team. It was amazing to see the pace at which they desire to innovate. And that was an aha moment for me, to see the level of innovation happening in the Asian market. Sometimes we kind of, especially if you are in the US, you would not be very familiar with the amount of innovation happening. But 2 visits in the last few weeks, if you will, one in China and one in Korea, completely re-baselined my expectations and my own, the way I view innovation, and that was really eye-opening. So I'd like to now invite the AI and ML group lead of Nexon Korea, Junho to share about how they are using Vertex AI and generative AI across their organization. So over to you.
Thank you, Karan. Hi, everyone. By the way, that photo is not generated by AI. I'm Junho. I'm an AI engineer at Nexon Korea. I'm here to introduce a very special use case of Vertex AI, a customized A to Z AI solution for a specific domain, the gaming industry. Nexon is a gaming company that provides for live services for over 45 games to 1.9 billion cumulative global users. We are well known for having long-running games that many people still enjoy. We are also, fun fact, we actually have a Guinness record for having the longest running MMORPG. We also do have new trendy games like The Finals and Dave the Diver, reaching last year's sales up to $3 billion. Given our extensive experience in live service across various game genres, where hundreds of thousands of users have access in real time, Nexon is established an in-house AI and data department, Intelligence Labs. We have been developing and servicing AI models to live ops problems using our massive data so that players can fully enjoy the game without any distraction. Last year, we collaborated with Google Cloud to tackle one of the trickiest live ops challenges after watching your amazing advancements you guys have shown. Now, let me share our collaboration project. The task at hand involves detecting harmful images within the game industry. Allow me to elaborate why this task is so important. Today, users engage not only as players, but also as creators. They use our game developing platform to craft custom items and share posts on SNS. The play screenshot on the left side is describing an hypothetical scene that a user shares an explicit image on a public platform. It's crucial to maintain user environment clean by monitoring the obscene or disturbing contents in real time and promptly responding to it. This requires considerable effort from game managers unless an AI solution is employed. You might wonder that why this task is so tricky. Well, as many companies have discovered in recent years, state-of-the-art AI models often struggle when applied to specific domains. The first two images on the right side is showing that object detection models fail to detect faces due to domain shift. Furthermore, detecting harmful images, animated images on games can present even greater challenges. It's far more difficult to generalize a model across very different domains at the same time. As shown in the images below, state-of-the-art AI models, even include large language model, fail to detect such content. The point is, when AI models encounter unseen specific domain data, they do not perform as written in the paper. We tested almost every general-purpose API services, but couldn't find one meets our needs. We had three requirements. First, great detection performance on game and animated images in real time. Second, model customization to our live data. Third, low live ops cost for managing and updating the model. Subsequently, we developed an in-house AI model. It worked much better on the game and animated images, but that wasn't enough. We had to put the highest priority on live ops so that the model tended to overfit easily to our data. And we had to be satisfied with the minor updates. But thanks to the Google Cloud, we finally found the perfect solution for our needs. which worked great on our domain data, allowed customization, and incurred minimal live ops costs. Another thing which makes this collaboration very special is it wasn't just using GCP services as a user. We have been provided a full customized A to Z solution, enabling us to experiment with various ideas and models in one integrated environment. This page shows the timeline of the project. During the first 3 weeks, we searched for the optimal pipeline architecture using AutoML, differentiating class definitions. Over the following 4 weeks, we explored different approaches such as open dataset ingestion and data preprocessing methods. Then we went deeper into the model and took unconventional experiments for a classification task, including embedding vector search and vision question answering using GenAI. On this eventful journey of experiments, well, we failed most of them. That's true. We failed 9 experiments, including layered architecture, various class definitions, embedding vector search with variational autoencoder, vision question answering, and preprocessings. However, we did have 3 successful experiments, including open dataset ingestion for domain generalization, embedding vector search with EfficientNet, and building a customized model based on the image embeddings of vision language model into our system. What I wanted to share with you guys here today is the valuable lesson I learned from this project. Failing fast is the key to success in AI projects. We did 12 experiments in 12 weeks. We failed 9 and succeeded 3. This extremely fast iteration was possible only because we had Vertex AI and Google Cloud team. As a result of this collaboration, the model performance accomplished 4.2% higher record score, successfully detecting hard cases which previous models kept failing, and it had been integrated into our live server, decreasing 81% of live ops cost and 73.8% of latency. As a result, we now have a semi-automatic system functioning really amazing. So, what's the next step? Well, we aim to continue to follow up on this project, experimenting emerging models using Vertex AI and GenAI. We are also open to discuss with the possibility of serving this model to other game companies. Given the success of our first project, we are looking forward to other AI collaborations with Google Cloud. What kind of projects? Well, it can be anything that makes users have more fun. I'm super excited about the intriguing AI projects with you guys in the future. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Junho, and we are just starting, and I'm really looking forward to an exciting journey. Well, I hope we've managed to communicate to you one core message, which is that these are 4 great examples of deep engineering work. This is not really off-the-shelf usage of ready products, but this is deep work done between 2 engineering teams. And I hope that kind of opens up your imagination as you think about your AI journey. I really look forward to taking questions later on, anytime during the course of the next day or so that we are together. And feel free to reach out to our customers as well that have really stepped up as references. I want to thank you all for being with us today, and we look forward to a great journey together. Thank you for your patience, and hope you have a great visit. Thank you once again for being here with us over the last couple of days.